And welcome here to TSSN Radio for the night's broadcast of the Sequatchie County, Bledsoe County Battle for the Stump here in Dunlap. The girls' team's about to go at it here in just a second. John, what do you think of this matchup tonight?
I hope it's as good as the first one the season this year. Both of the games for the boys and the girls were close, and I just want to say it again. I want to see a great matchup between these two teams. And what I want to see is how they bounce back from playing last night. Both teams played last night. See how they play today.
And speaking of last night, Sequatchie County versus Chattanooga Christian right here in this same gym. The girls, they go on to win 61-56 to cement pretty much their status in the district at second now behind Signal Mountain. And it looks like that's going to be your 1-2 punch there with Signal Mountain defeating Grundy County last night as well. And then for the boys, Sequatchie County fell short again about 9 points last night, 48-57, excuse me. The boys lost against CCS, and CCS, one of the top two, I think. Notre Dame and CCS have both submitted their number one, number two as well in this 7AA district. And that'll be interesting to see in this district tournament if that really does help them with that home playoff, with that home district, that home bye, excuse me. And being able to get along with that as we get ready for the end of the season and get into the district, get into the region championship down the road. We're talking way too far ahead tonight, but tonight we've got Bledsoe County, Sequatchie County. So we'll be back right after this break. This is TSSN Radio. I'm Chandler Morrison.
I'm John Boston.
And we'll be right back.
Start in a dream. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right.
My heart right, but my mind wrong. Never cared about a clock, was the time gone? I'm only 20 years old and I've been looking for gold, but never thought that maybe I should turn the light on. Yeah, had a little weed, did a little time. Never was a thief, never hit a line. Always made up an excuse to justify. Back in my brain was saying change was left behind. Last chance, do I punt or do I go for it? 4 down and I got nothing to show for it. Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, down set hut, beast mode, move the chain forward. On my D in the end zone, 3rd-degree burns on the paper that my pen's on. Go ahead and set your own pace, but I've been gone. Bad talking broads that banished me to the friend zone. Down to half a bottle of Benadryl. Couldn't catch a Z if it was popped in the center field. Beats on my head and it gives me a better feel than if I were to drink a fifth and basket another pill. Nothing can relate to the mental state. Getting kinda late, I should take a break. Sight.
And I know that they want it. They will never take it from me. And I've been up all night, just trying to get my mind right. Ambition doesn't start in a dream.
I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind. I've been up all night, trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right.
Trying to get my mind right. Ambition doesn't start in a dream.
And we're back. I'm Chandler Morrison
I'm John Boston.
here on TSSN Radio here from Dunlap tonight as we get ready for the girls' game coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to rattle off the rosters while we got a little bit of time. And we're going to start with Bledsoe County. And here we go. Number 5, Gracie Simmons. Number 10, Samantha Pompey. I believe that's how you say that. Number 11, Christian Roberts. Number 12, I believe that is Wagner. That is, what? Yeah, Wagner. Let's see, number 14, A-Hawk. Was that? Holland, yeah. Elena Holland. Number 22, P. Holland.
Pamela Holland.
That would be Pamela Holland. Sorry we don't have full names here today. Number 25, Moore. You know who that is, John?
No, I do not.
That
know
is Moore. Number 35, Brown. That is Whitney Brown. Number 42 is Lindsay Keener. And number 50 is Catherine Davis.
Harley.
What? Harley Davis, excuse me. And for your Sequatchie County Indians, here's the roster for you as well, so you can keep up with that. Number 10, Jordan Smith. Number 21, Ireland Birch. Number 32, Jennifer Tholkin. Number 12, Gracie Tate. Number 20, Brittany Singleton. Number 15, Elizabeth Lewis. Number 14, Jalen Smith. Number 23, Sienna Queen. And we will get ready for our national anthem.
Was so proudly reading at the twilight's last gleam, those roadshows and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And rockets red glare, the bombers singing, came through the night, that a flag was still there. Hosanna, that star-spangled what a land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Miss Savannah Land, a cheerleader here at Sequatchie County High School, with that national anthem there. And we're going to take a quick break right before the game as they announce the rosters here in Dunlap for tonight's Battle of the Stump Basketball Edition. We'll be right back here on TSSN Radio.
Sleeve. I'm tainted, I often bleed. I'm hated, I often see what they say, what they believe. I'm focused, they know I'm potent. The boldest, my flow heroic. I'm open, so won't you throw it? Devotion is more than lower, but what's happening? I'm a product of the grind. My only fear is losing touch of what I love before my time. My only wish is to paint a vivid picture to the blind, not the physically impaired. I'm talking mentally declined. Can you feel that in your soul? Let the moment take its toll. They trying to keep me apart, but I got visions of the road. Switching gears, trying to take off, won't let me score like a goalie. I'm giving back what y'all handed me. I'ma take what you owe me. You feel me? 1, 2, you cursed if you're true. 3, 4, you may never even blow. 5, 6, they don't care if you can spit. 7, 8, you better pray they can relate. Ain't no love for an up and comer, but I refuse to be another number. Now the back to be is statistic. They darken the windows tinted. I just hate it too much to love it. Back on my feet, but there's shackles around my ankles a lot. Whatever happened to storytelling? I'm talking hip hop. I'm talking Biggie, the Eminems, the Nas, the Pacs. On the radio, they put the culture in a box. Hold on, let me talk a little quick to keep your attention. I'ma get it, ripping and fitted, I'm independent. Every individual hear me know that I'm different. Every individual living will feel the rhythm. I'ma kill it, I'ma sing, spit it, make it feel the venom.
And welcome back to TSSN Radio. I'm Chandler Morrison here with John Boston on the call tonight. And share it on Facebook, share it on social media. Let people know that you're listening to the game tonight here on the Spear Sports Network. And as we get ready for this Bledsoe County-Sequatchie County matchup, tensions mounting, always a big, big rivalry game here. And it's on a Saturday night tonight. A lot of people here tonight. A little bit of a gap here above the tribe, but for the most part, Bledsoe County showed their fans. As we get ready to go here, we pull up the Bledsoe County roster. Tip off here, Ireland Birch and Lindsey Keener going at it up there. And Sequatchie County wins the tip off to Gracie Tate, now to Singleton with the ball. Singleton, a freshman for the Indians. She'll be at the top of the key. She'll come around to the wing. Send it into Birch. Birch with a 2. No good to the paint. Keener has it from Bledsoe County. Gives it to number 11, Roberts there. Now over to the corner, number 5, Simmons, Gracie Simmons. Simmons has it on the wing. Sends it in the corner to Davis. Davis back deeper into the corner to Wagner. Wagner has it to Davis. Now to Roberts. On the other side of the court, number 5, Simmons. No good.
That's some great defense there.
Great defense right there on the baseline. Singleton has it. She's at the top of the key. Standing back toward half-court line, waiting on Coach Davis to tell her what to do. And sends it into Birch again. Shoots from the paint, no good, just off. Thoken recovers. And Singleton will touch the ball, and it'll be a backcourt violation as it goes way in the backcourt. Past the half-court line. By the way, 3 Davises on the court tonight. You have Carly Davis here for Bledsoe County. You also have Coach Davis for Sequatchie County, Coach Ron Davis, and Coach Carlos Davis for Bledsoe County over there. So a lot of Davises tonight. We'll try not to confuse you as much. From the corner, and it's blocked by Brittany Singleton. That shot was from Simmons, Gracie Simmons from Bledsoe County, right here in front of us. I always cringe when they hit the balls and try to block it because I feel like it's going to come over our table if we
Set up like a little shield or something.
Yeah, we need to set up a net over here in the corner here as Bledsoe County has it. Davis at the top of the key. Now to number 11 there, Roberts. She sends it out to, that was Simmons. Sorry, we're still getting used to the names here. And now to Keener in the wing.
Sequatchie County still showing some great defense out there. Playing real tied up on them.
Real tied up on that D as it'll go out of bounds off of Wagner. And Sequatchie County will inbound from Bledsoe County's basket. Here comes Singleton up the court. She's up past half court. She's at the top of the key. Sends it over to Tholkin. Tholkin at the top of the key as well. Not used to that spot. Now Burns up at the top of the key. Pulling out the post players. Bold move by Davis. And Smith with a three, and it's good. That
first
was going
one
in
for many. It was
What?
the first one of many for her tonight.
It's a shotgun like it points right at you. You got to point at your mouth like that, okay?
Simmons with the ball. Now over to Wagner. Wagner at the top of the key, almost to the half-court line. Back over to Roberts. Roberts in the wing. Sends it over to the corner to Simmons. Simmons comes around, goes around to Davis. Davis at the top of the key almost. Sends it over to Wagner. Wagner from the other side of the top of the key. It'll switch hands. It'll end up going to Simmons. Simmons on the wing. Comes around to the top. It's Wagner. Wagner back to Davis. Davis will send it to Roberts. Roberts at the top of the key. She'll come around. Send it to Wagner. Wagner with a three from the corner. No good. Birch has the ball. Sends it over to Singleton. Singleton coming up the court. She'll stop at the wing. Come around the top of the key. Back near her. Back near the Indian head. Standing on the nose. Thogan with the ball on the outside. Sends it over to Smith. Smith sends it up back over to Thogan, but she's going down in the paint. Shoots a two. No good. In and out of there. Real close in that two. That mid jumper right there. Bledsoe County has the ball. And they'll call traveling there. Or was that double dribble?
Double dribble.
That was a double dribble there by looked like Wagner, I believe, that had the double dribble. Roberts had the double dribble. Sorry, the 11 and 12 are confusing me tonight. Double dribble there, and Sequatchie County will regain possession. Singleton with the ball at the top of the key. Here comes Wagner up the court. Wagner, and it'll almost be blocked by Singleton, but it goes in, and the foul. And she'll shoot another one, make it a three-point play possibly. And we'll wait for her to shoot her free throws here at the free throw line. That's what you do when you're at the free throw line, am I right?
I reckon.
Wagner shoots. It's in there, and that's a three-point play. 3-3 is your score, by the way. 4:21 left in the first quarter. Singleton not yet to half court. Send it over to Tate across half court. Tate. Looks like she is fouled there. And Singleton will inbound to Tate.
It's a real low-scoring game tonight, Chandler.
Yeah, low scoring as we hit the halfway point of this first quarter. Shot from Gracie Tate, no good. It's I call that an air ball if I was in the drive tonight, but apparently we're not getting into the girls' game tonight. And Simmons has it on the wing. Sends it over to Wagner at the top, near the Indian head. Back over to Simmons. She'll send it into the paint. Now out to Davis. Davis with a three from the corner, no good, and I believe that would have been a two where she was standing. Tate now has it after a rebound. Tate at the three-point line, over to Singleton. Singleton at the top, being guarded by Wagner. Now she'll send it out to Tate into Thokin, now into Birch. And a two in there, and it goes in and out of there. 3-3 right now, 3:18 left in the first quarter. One personal foul apiece for each team. Roberts with that for Bledsoe County. Sequatchie County's foul comes by way of Singleton. Go in and out of there, and Bledsoe County will retain possession. Or will regain possession, I should say. Wagner at the top of the key. Sends it over to Roberts. Roberts back over to Simmons. Simmons to Davis. Or Keener, excuse me. Into the corner, Wagner. The three is good from the corner from Wagner. Bledsoe County 6-3 over the Indians right now. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Smith with the ball. Singleton. Now over to Tate on the other side. They'll change a couple of hands. Now back to Singleton. Over to Tate. Tate shoots a three without hesitation. In there, and it's good.
Some great passing.
Great passing. Get that extra man out there trying to find that extra woman, you should say, for the girls' game. Trying to find that extra woman out there and get that pass out there where they can get an open shot. Wagner with the ball. She'll drive in the paint. It's blocked by Birch, but Bledsoe County regains possession. Out to Simmons. Now to Davis. Davis at the top of the key. Simmons. Wagner waiting in the corner here. Now to Wagner. Wagner don't think about it. To Simmons. Simmons thinks about a three. No, she won't. She'll shoot a long, long two, and it is no good. Tate with the rebound. Tate has that speed. She's coming up with two defenders on her. Shoots it up. It's foul, and she makes the shot. And they will give her the points. 8-6 now the Indians lead. 2:05 left in this first quarter.
Last thing Bledsoe wants for her to get hot.
What?
Last thing Bledsoe wants is for her to get hot.
Yeah, that's the last thing.
She
is dangerous when she gets hot. That's something you do not want to see. I've noticed this season that when she's been hot, the Indians dominate. When she's not, if they win by a little bit. I've noticed that here late. As we take a timeout here, Sequatchie County leads 8-6, 2:05. Now, what's really been the tell of Tate now? What have you seen that's been crucial in this game?
It's more of they're playing both teams are playing like a team. They're passing the ball around, they're getting open shots, but they're also playing great defense on both sides. 2 minutes left in the first, and it's just 8-6.
Yeah, that's a real big shift there as we get ready to go. Sequatchie County 33% from the field, Bledsoe County 25% from the court. As Gracie Tate shoots her free throw, and it's good. Now take it to 9-6. Last three scores have been 3-point plays. Going back and forth, 3 points. Wagner has the ball, top of the key. Over to Davis, or excuse me, that is Davis. Yes, that is. Keener now has it, sends it into Wagner. Wagner at the baseline, gets the extra pass out to Roberts. Roberts with the three, no good. And it'll go, I believe it'll go Bledsoe County's favor here. That's what it looked like to me. I think they'll swap it up. And it is going Sequatchie County's way here. Having a little bit of trouble. The refs had to go over there and confer which way it was going. And it does go Sequatchie County's way as Tate now has the ball. From Singleton. They'll swap around, move in a circle. Tate will shoot, no good. Bledsoe County will get the possession here, and that'll be Davis with that steal. Keener, or excuse me, that is Wagner. Wagner over to Simmons, now out to Davis. Roberts with the ball, now to Wagner. Wagner at the top of the key. Roberts will swap wings. Now over to Simmons on the same wing. Into the corner with Davis. It's no good, and that would have been a long jumper. Been 2 points there for them. 9-6 your score as we get under a minute here in the first. Jordan Smith with a two, no good. And 9-6 still, and it'll be out of bounds there. Looks like it will go in Sequatchie County's favor. Tate with the ball from Singleton. Tate, drive in, shoot a two, and it's good. She's hot. 11-6 Sequatchie County right now.
She really didn't show much last night, but tonight she is showing everything she's got.
She is. She's hot out there in the wing. When she gets hot and her shots go down, that's a good night for the Indians. And that's why you see a 5-point lead right now as we near the end of the first quarter here for Sequatchie County. Davis with a shot. It's good from the free throw line. It looked like she was shooting a free throw, honestly. With as smooth as it was, Singleton with the ball. At the top of the key, she comes from the Indian head. She'll send it in to Thoken. Thoken with a two, no good. And that will end your first quarter here from Dunlap for the Battle of the Stump Basketball Edition. It's 11-8 Sequatchie County over the Warriors. And I'm going to give it to John real quick. John, talk about what's going on in this first quarter and what's really been the tell of the tape.
It's been a real tight game here. Both teams really sharing the ball. Both teams playing some real great defense tonight. It's like it's going to be a real slugfest tonight. Just hope the boys' game is just as good as the girls' game.
I hope it is, and you always want to see a good game, especially between Sequatchie County and Bledsoe County.
That's a good thing between these two teams. No matter what the record is, it's always going to be a great game.
It always is going to be a great game. And like we mentioned earlier in the district, Sequatchie County, the girls at least, are in second place. They could potentially – I don't think they can move up anymore if Signal Mountain continues to win, because Signal Mountain's just being dominant. And Sequatchie County has that win over Signal Mountain earlier in the season, and that kind of ties that up. But Sequatchie County and Signal Mountain sit at the top. Could potentially be a tie for first place, but as long as you got the first two spots, that's all that matters. I believe that is a region. They get a region berth now because of that bye, and they'll get into the title game, I believe. Here we go, and we got Keener sending over to Wagner. It'll about go out of bounds. Davis has the ball. She's just waiting, holding the ball, trying to figure out what to do. Roberts now has it, same spot. That'll be number 35, Brown in for the Warriors now in the second quarter. Into the corner, that'll be Davis. She's kind of trapped in that corner there with Gracie Tate defending her, sending into Keener. Keener out to Brown. Now to Wagner. Wagner will drive in, somehow gets in through there, and the 2-point shot on the layup is no good. I thought it was going in with as far as she drove in there. Singleton with the ball. She'll drive in herself, shoot a 2. Not a great shot selection there. It doesn't go in. 11-8 is your score right now. 6:48 left in this second quarter. With the ball, Bledsoe County. Brown near the Indian head.
Down low to Davis. Smacked away by Birch. Birch gets it. Passes it to Singleton. Passes up court to Tate, and it is blocked by Bledsoe. Sequatchie County will retain possession. Substitution here for Bledsoe County as number 10 goes in for Roberts. Singleton out to Birch. Birch shoots the 2, and it is no good. Bledsoe gets the rebound, and risky pass and throws it out of bounds. Sequatchie County's ball once again. Singleton to inbound. Out to Tate. Tate drives to the lane. It's up. No good. And we have a jump ball between Birch and it looks like Keener down low. Saying it's going to be Sequatchie's ball. Singleton to inbound. And I don't know what they called here, Chandler.
I'm not sure either. I just looked up for just a second there. And it will go in Bledsoe County's favor, whatever the call was here.
Maybe it was a 5-second violation or something.
Might have been. You don't see that call a lot, but could have been. Brown with the ball on the SC. Sends it over to. And Wagner has it now. Sorry about that. Brown back with the ball. Number 10 over to Pompey. Pompey at the top, sends it back over to Wagner. Wagner to Brown. Brown with the ball. She'll think about it. Trying to pass it inside. Number 25 there had the ball.
Sequatchie County is really showing some great D with that 2-3 out there tonight.
And Pompey with the 2 from the paint. And we're at a 1-point game now here in the second quarter. Singleton has it. Now to Smith. Hands it off to Smith. She runs by. Smith drives in with the 2, and it's good for Smith. 13-10 now. 4:54 left in the half.
Jordan Smith is one of them players that she gets hot, she's dangerous as well.
She is. Sends it into Wagner. And there'll be a tussle there, and it will go in Bledsoe County's favor. Number 25, that is Moore for Bledsoe County. He's in the ball game. Coach Davis doesn't have a lot to work with here. He's just got 5 varsity players left after a season where you saw a lot of players leave for various reasons. Smith shoots and no good. And I think she'll be fouled there, is what it looks like.
Going back to their varsity issue, I admire them. They're doing really good for just having 5 players.
To be number 2 in the district, that's a very, very good thing. You know, it's going to be hard for them to compete past the district tournament as Fulkin with the 2 from the baseline there, and that puts them up by 5 now. It's a really hard issue to deal with because when you don't have that depth, even an extra player or 2 can help you so much because you can pull, you know, Fulkin or Birch or one of these starting players out for just a little bit to give them rest and to give them some time. That way they don't get them out of their zone as Bledsoe County turns it over here. And it'll go with Sequatchie County. Singleton in the corner here, ready to inbound.
Just like Coach Davis said last night, he has to take more and more timeouts each game because they don't have enough depth in their depth chart.
Yeah. And as you saw, I mean, we have a lot of earlier in the season, he had a player or 2 that he could sub out. As Gracie Tate with a 3, it's no good. It'll be rebounded by Bledsoe County. And we'll talk about this more at halftime as we get into the game, but he had a lot of depth in the early season. Now he doesn't have that, and that is really, really hurting him. Number 11, Roberts. Sends it out to Pompey. Pompey over to Moore. Moore out to Simmons. Back into Pompey on the inside. No good. Keener with mop-up duty. No. Now Pompey with mop-up duty. Can't get it in there. It'll go in Sequatchie County's favor as Singleton gets the ball. She falls down. It'll be a foul. She'll inbound the ball. Singleton inbounds to Tate. Back over to Singleton now. Singleton will stand out in middle school and starting as a freshman for Coach Davis.
I think she's going to be a great player in about 2 years after she gets some experience underneath her belt and get some playing time in there.
Tate with the ball. She'll come around to the end. Come inside. No good there on the baseline layup.
Great shot. Just couldn't fall.
Great selection. I mean, you can't ask for better selection than that. A better move, drive inside there. You can't ask for that, and she did that. Number 11, Roberts with the ball. Sends it over to Pompey. Pompey over to Simmons. Simmons at the key, back over to Pompey. She'll hold the ball. Moore. Now back out to Roberts. Roberts back to the top of the key to Keener. Now that will be, yes, that was Keener. She gets back to her from Simmons, and it'll be blocked. She'll be fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
I thought the foul was by Birch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. 15-10 is your score. 2:41 left here in this half. And here she goes, Keener. First one counts. And then he'll add a point. Shot 1. 15-11 now, 2:36 left in the quarter. And we are in the second quarter, by the way. Arlen Birch already with 2 fouls here before we hit the half. Sequatchie County shoots, and it's no good there. Bledsoe County coming up the court. That is number 11, Roberts. Roberts, the Indian head. Sends it over to Simmons. Simmons with a 3, no good. And back over to Simmons after Pompey tips it to her, trying to set up the offense again, waiting to set it up. Outside to Roberts. Roberts back over to Pompey. Pompey in the corner to Moore. Moore, she's kind of trapped. Sends it into Keener. Keener And the 2 is good over Thoken. 15-13 now. 140 left in this half. Indians shooting 29% from the field. Higher in Bledsoe County, 26% from the field. Very, very defensive, very, not very offensive game, I'll say that much. As Thoken tries to shoot, and it's no good. Looked like it could have been a foul, but we're not saying anything.
Great pass.
Great pass there inside Thoken. Moore with a shot, no good. And Sequatchie County will gain possession now. Singleton on the baseline. Singleton has it. She sends it into Tate, and now she has it again. Coming up the court. The de facto point guard for the Indians. Sends it over to Tate. Tate on the wing. Back over to Birch. Now to Singleton. Singleton into Thoken. Thoken with the 2. Fade away. No good. Just in and out of there.
Can't get that lid off the basket tonight, can they?
No, they can't. No, they can't. Wagner has it. She'll come to the wing, sends it out to, that is a number.
That's Robert.
That was Davis, wasn't it? It'll come to the other side here, and waiting what we're going to see. Bledsoe County will shoot free throws, and that will be number 11, Roberts.
Looked like it's a blocking foul. It was, in my opinion, a bad call there, but can't say nothing.
Well, thank you for tuning in tonight to TSSN Radio as Bledsoe County and Sequatchie County take on for the Battle of the Stump. I should have said battle on for the Battle of the Stump.
Not as good as a football one, though.
No, it's good. There's something about football. I do want to say that, but we are in basketball season, so what they say, do as the Romans do.
Well, football only comes one time a year, but basketball they play twice.
Tate with the ball. She's going around. 17 seconds left on the clock here in the second half. Smith holding it, waiting for about the last shot here. Now 8 seconds. Jordan Smith has it. She'll go and drive in. Shoots the 2, and it's good. And the buzzer will sound now. 17-14 is your score going into halftime. Sequatchie County leads 17-14. We hadn't hit the 20-point mark as we head into the locker room for halftime.
Very low scoring right now here, Chandler.
Very, very low scoring and fair. And, talking about this is very interesting because they're only working with 5 players, Coach Davis is anyway. Sequatchie County's Coach Davis with. Had some issues this year, keeping players in. I'm not sure, a lot of players left for a lot of different reasons. But narrowing it down, he's got some JV players sitting on the bench, but they're not as experienced as they need to be, I guess, to get into the game. But he's working with basically 5 players, not having a lot of in time for the rest of these players. As John Boston grabs a seat over here, tired from standing up for the game.
What can I say?
And and it is an interesting situation because you don't see it a lot. You see some depth. It's a very, very small team here, and they don't have a lot to work with.
And with them playing a game last night and winning that one, it's something else to see them come out here and play this good.
And you look last night, they were sucking wind at the end of that game.
About the third quarter, they were already sucking wind.
They were already sucking wind. They just didn't have it in them. And, glad they were up by that much early so they could continue to win that game. But working with 5 players is interesting. I think it'll hurt them more than it'll help them going along as they head into the districts and maybe and possibly the regions.
I don't know about it, Chandler.
It's going to be hard for them to continue to do that on a consistent basis, night in, night out, with 5 players.
Once you get out of the valley and play some other teams right outside the valley, it's going to be a little more difficult.
It is going to be a little difficult. And it's always competitive here, but the level of play goes up when you head west. I can tell you that much. It's the wild, wild west out there in Middle Tennessee. But we're going to take a break here for halftime. I'm Chandler Morrison.
I'm John Boston.
And we'll be right back after this halftime break. This is TSSN Radio. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
and I will be together. I'm Martin Luther King, you will be Coretta. I'll be the king, you're my queen forever. I had a small taste of it, I'm a fiend for heaven. Now let me have you, I love you, don't you know that? Goodbye letter written in my notepad. It was signed by you really wrote that. P.S. I ain't never gonna come back. Baby, look, I know we had our differences, but I've been thinking hard. I'm tired of leaving voicemails, why don't you ever call? I've been working on a car ever since you've been gone, and if it ever starts, I'ma find where you are. Does that make me insane? Do you feel good about yourself? What you think is a game? I've been under everything except the pain I've obtained. It's like I only take cash, cause I feel I can't change.
I can see you no more, no matter how hard I try, how hard I try. I can deal with that, it makes me feel alive, feel alive.
Let me tell you something real quick. I still crave you. They can talk, they can put me in the labels. They were watching when I was under tables, when I was hiding nighttime, providing the anger. I'm telling you, I nearly killed myself. Handguns on my temple, I wanted to stop. I really felt there was no life left. You tainted my soul, is that what you want? You're the only one I really ever had. You were my first, I'll make you my last. Remember, we were filling to the top of the glass. Then let the whole night pass. But enough of the past, we've been apart for a while, I can loosen my grasp. I'm a student to prove when I'm pushing past all the wrath. Now I'm choosing my path.
I can see you no more, no matter how hard I try, how hard I try. I can deal with that, it makes me feel alive, feel alive.
Bledsoe music.
I can see you no more, no matter how hard I try, how hard I try. I can live with that, it makes me feel alive, feel alive.
a dream that you and I will be together. I'm Martin Luther King, you will be Coretta. I'll be the king, you're my queen forever. I had a small taste of it, I'm a fiend for heaven. Now let me have you, I love you, don't you know that? Goodbye letter written in my notepad. It was signed by you really wrote that. P.S. I ain't never gonna come back. Baby, look, I know we had our differences, but I've been thinking hard. I'm tired of leaving voicemails, why don't you ever call? I've been working on a car ever since you've been gone, and if it ever starts, I'ma find where you are. Does that make me insane? Do you feel good about yourself? What you think is a game? I've been under everything except the pain I've obtained. It's like I only take cash, cause I feel I can't change.
I can see you no more, no matter how hard I try. How hard I try. I can deal with that, it makes me feel alive. Feel alive.
Let me tell you something real quick. I still crave you. They can talk, they can put me in the labels. They were watching when I was on the tables, when I was hiding nighttime, providing the anger. I'm telling you, I nearly killed myself. Handgun to my temple, I wanted to stop. I really felt there was no life left. You tainted my soul, is that what you want? You're the only one I really ever had. You were my first, I'll make you my last. Remember, we were filling to the top of the glass. Then let the whole night pass. But enough of the past, we've been apart for a while, I can loosen my grasp. I'm a student to prove when I'm pushing past all the wrath. Now I'm choosing my path.
I can see you no more, no matter how hard I try. How hard I try. I can deal with that, it makes me feel alive. Feel alive.
Delta Music.
All right, we're back here with TSSN Radio. I'm Chandler Morrison.
I'm John Boston.
And play is underway. Singleton has the ball here at this girls' basketball game between Bledsoe County and Sequatchie County for the basketball edition of the Battle of the Stump. Bledsoe County has it now. Simmons coming down the court. At the half court. Down into the corner. At the wing, she stands. Going to Wagner. Wagner hasn't jumped for that one. Back over to Roberts, I believe. Now to Simmons. Simmons on the outside with a three. No good. Singleton has the ball. She'll come down the court. Send it over to Jordan Smith. Smith, not hurried. She stops. Very mature decision there. Tate trying to drive in. Shoots a two from the free throw line. It's no good. Just short. Simmons has it for Bledsoe County. Keener with the ball. Now over to Davis. Davis shoots. No good. Keener, no good. And Singleton has the ball for Sequatchie County coming down the other end of the court. She'll stop for a second. And looks like Coach Davis will call a timeout here.
Kind of early for a timeout. Already just a minute 10 seconds into the time.
Yeah, and there's not been a lead. There's not been a lead change, not any points scored yet. So I mean, it's a little bit different. I don't know that I would have called it there, but you know he's got something in his mind. Maybe he saw something open that could have turned bad had it kept going.
You know what I'm waiting for?
What?
For Coach Davis to get mic'd up one night.
I really am wanting that. I think we might do that one night. We'll have to set a mic across court where you don't know it. But
Or maybe we'll set behind him.
we'll have to set behind him, aim a mic at him, see what happens.
Stick one on the girl sitting beside him.
We might have to try that one night. And Singleton. Singleton with the ball. Midcourt. Over to Smith. Smith has it in the wing. Into Singleton. Singleton with a great move down below.
Great pass.
And that's 2 points from the baseline from Singleton. Davis has the ball. Tipped by Singleton, but Bledsoe County gets it. That will be Roberts with the ball. Roberts has it, taking it down court at half-court line.
It's like they're playing some full-court press right now.
They are. Simmons with a two from the baseline. No good. Davis has it down low. No good. Went to the other side. Swapping sides here. It's Sequatchie County has it. Birch boxed it out with authority there, trying to come down court. Singleton has it at the top of the Indian head. Now Tate holding it above her head, waiting. Tries to drive in. No, she will not. Now Smith has it. She'll drive in. 2 up. No good. The layup. Simmons at half court. Coming down. Fast break offense. No good there. Bledsoe County retains possession. Now Sequatchie County has it. Had a chance for mop-up duty. Could not execute. Singleton with the ball. Top of the key. Comes around the wing. And she'll fall. And I think they'll call a foul on Bledsoe. Nope. Bledsoe County, yes.
They sure didn't like that call, did they?
They did not. It was right in front of them. They saw what happened. I can't say I saw what happened. Tate drives in, shoots a 2. It's blocked. And they'll call a foul on that. Tate with 2 free throws coming.
Tate makes the first one. First to 2. Second shot is up and no good as Birch gets the rebound. And they're fighting for it. And out of bounds. And they're calling it Sequatchie County ball. Singleton to inbound. Out to Smith. Into Thoken down low. Thoken and the 2-pointer's good. Bledsoe inbounds. Out to Davis. Over to Widener. And Bledsoe takes a shot and it's no good. Gracie Tate pulls it up court out to Smith and Smith is up and no good. Roberts up court, passes over to, I believe that is Simmons. Over to Widener, down low to Lindsey Keener. And it's a foul against Sequatchie County. Simmons to inbound. Out to Davis. And fouled again by Sequatchie County. Simmons inbound once again. Passes it, and it's blocked by Birch. Out to Singleton. Singleton up court to Smith. Passes it back to Singleton. Out to Tate. Tate takes it around the perimeter. Pushes it down low. Passes out to Thoken. Thoken to Birch. Singleton. Singleton drives around and whistle was blown, and the foul appears to be on Bledsoe. Don't know the exact call, but it was on Bledsoe. Singleton to inbound. Down low to Birch. Birch up and one. She was fouled by, I believe, Keener.
And I'm back. Hope you can notice. 24-14 is your score. 4 minutes left to go in the third. And looks like Davis will call a timeout.
We'll have to. Just playing 5 players all game.
Yep.
I don't know why he caught it with that being some free throws coming up. Very good pass from Singleton out to Birch, and Birch gets the and one there, Chandler.
Yep. You know, that's kind of a mystery to me why he wouldn't just let him kind of sit there and waste his time out there on free throws, knowing that he has to. He only has 5 players. It's very, very interesting.
If I would save him up to about the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would too. Again, score 24-14 here. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Getting into this, I mean, he's got 5 players. That's something you've got to remember if you're listening on the radio, you're watching this game. He only has 5 players, really, that he can work with, and they're carrying the workload of his offense. One of them goes down, his season's shot. And hopefully he can get some backups, get some depth next year. And with these 4 juniors, I believe this is 3 juniors, he'll have a good shot at being a great team. Singleton has it on the rebound. Tate shoots. No good. But Birch shoots, and it'll be a foul.
That's Bledsoe's 5th foul already.
Yep. Sequatchie County already up in arms. Ready for the boys' game. Trying to get some of that excitement out right now. Shoots the free throw, no good. Shoots the second one, no good. 24-14 in the third quarter here. Very, very low-scoring affair.
Surprised by that, Chandler.
Bledsoe County shooting 16% from the field. 16%. And I don't believe they scored since the half, have they?
If they have, it's just been 1 point or one basket.
I believe it was 17-14 at the half there. And they've not scored a point since the half. And we're 3 minutes away from being in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe County has it now. Wagner coming up the court at the wing. Just step up toward the top. Over to Simmons. Simmons has it, sends it inside to Davis. Over to, looks like Keener. Keener with the 2. It's good. First point since the second quarter for Bledsoe County here. And that'll make the score 24-16 as Keener was fouled on the way up. She'll shoot another.
So Sequatchie County went away from that full-court press.
And that has hurt them a little bit here as Bledsoe County's getting a chance to score.
5 players that you can't press a lot.
Coach Morrison, or looks like Coach over there on the sideline. That is Coach Morrison, I believe, is it not? He was talking to a referee about something, and that was halting the play as the free throw was no good.
Timeout again by Coach Davis.
Timeout again. He's wasting some timeouts here. I'm interested to see what strategy should come from this. But it doesn't look like they're sucking wind right now, honestly. It's been a slow defensive game. It's physical, don't get me wrong, but it's been a slow defensive game, and I think that's really, really helped Sequatchie County tonight as the score is 24-16 here in the third quarter. And what a low-scoring affair. Like I said, interesting stat, Bledsoe County 18% from the field, Sequatchie County only 31% from the field.
And we finally got a substitution coming in for Sequatchie County. First one of the night.
Yeah. And that will be Jalen Smith.
I'm curious to see what he's calling all these timeouts about.
I am too. I think it's more of a schematic thing. It's not really a time or, conditioning thing. 'Cause I think it's slow enough tonight he can use them when he wants them. Jalen Smith on the court for, I believe that is Ireland. Birch.
No, there's Tate.
She's in for Birch. Simmons has it. She'll kill up the court. Juggling around with Tate. Tate running all around the court. She's got the speed to do it. Wagner at the top of the key now. Waiting, standing, waiting for the offense to form. Over to, looks like Pumpy, number 10. Now she's at the top of the key. Now over to Simmons. Simmons. She'll wait. Send it over to Wagner. Wagner with the ball. Very, very slow going, and into the corner with Simmons. Simmons will drive in, send it through the legs of Singleton to Davis. No good. Again, 24-16, 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Singleton with the ball. Down to Smith. Smith holding it. He's playing his stall game. He's up by 8. I would do it too. Thoken with the ball. Sends it over to Tate. Tate at the half-court line. Holding it. Waiting for Bledsoe County to counteract. Pressure. And it'll go Bledsoe County's way. I think they're going to call that a backcourt violation. Bledsoe County has the ball. Sequatchie County trying to stall near that half-court line, not working for them. Bledsoe County's going to come after it every time. We saw that earlier in the season with the Grundy County game here in Dunlap. Similar thing happened there where they would stop and they were holding the ball for minutes at a time at the end of that game. And that'll be Keener with the 2 from the paint. Now down to a 6-point lead for Sequatchie County.
Coach Ayers finally got up off the bench tonight.
Over to Tate. She's holding it. Tate will drive down, and they'll call foul on Bledsoe County.
One thing about it, Coach Ayers is probably the most successful coach just sitting on the bench the whole entire game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does sit on the bench. He only gets up for timeouts. Tate driving in, shoots between 3 Bledsoe County defenders, and it's good. She'll shoot another one here for a 3-point attempt. Trying to add to that 6-point lead. Excuse me. 8-point lead. And now 9 points here in the lead as we trickle down to the last seconds here in the third quarter. 40 seconds left. Third quarter, excuse me. Keener with the ball over to Simmons. Simmons on the wing. In the corner to Wagner. Wagner shoots a 3. No good. Keener with mop-up duty. No good as well. And Bledsoe County getting 3 offensive rebounds now. And Pompey sends it out to Wagner. Wagner with a 3. No good. Smith with the ball for Sequatchie County. In for Birch. Smith has the ball. Not Smith. Smith. 7 seconds. Smith will drive in and she'll be tripped unintentionally, though. Just in a good blocking stance, and she'll shoot 2.
It makes 8 fouls for Bledsoe just in the third quarter alone.
Smith. She'll get ready to shoot. No. Sorry for our silence. Looked away. Did she make that free throw?
No, she did not.
She did not make that free throw. 27-18 your score here in Dunlap as we get ready to set for the fourth quarter. And interesting fact, Bledsoe County still under 20% in from the field. 18% field goal percentage here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Sequatchie County not much better at 32%. Very, very defensive game, but also very, very low scoring, very, very, I guess, how would you describe that?
A big defensive game.
It would be a defensive game, but, offensively, they've just been sputtering.
Can't get the lid off the basket.
They can't get the lid off that basket, that's right. As we get ready, the buzzer sounds. We're moving on.
4 quarters is always what matters most.
Yep. Sequatchie County with just 2 people out with fouls out there. 1 foul for Thoken, 1 foul for Singleton. Birch with 4. I guess he's waiting until about halfway through the fourth to put her back in. As Schmidt is still on the court for her. Not Smith, Schmidt. I have to make that enunciation on there. Enunciation. Bledsoe County, no good with the 3, way off. And Tate will go down the court, or try to, and then she'll be fouled.
It's like the Squatchy Sands are starting to fill up a little bit here.
They are as we get ready for the boys' game. You know, as we started this game, this whole section over here beside us, if you know where we are during a game, this whole section is very empty, and now it's starting to fill up both sides on a Saturday night for a basketball game ready to go. Tate with the ball. She'll step back. Coach Davis will install his stall game. And no, he won't. Tate will send it up, no good. Davis over to Roberts. Roberts with the ball. At the top of the key, sends it over to Sibbett. In the corner, it's blocked by Singleton. That shot from Brown. Brown has it. Sends it over to Roberts. Roberts drives in, wide open, no good. Smith with the ball now, rebounding. She'll come up the court, wait for the offense to get set. She'll stand at half court. She's going to stall. Now she's going to come up, step back a little bit, wait. Trying to get an open look here. He can stall all he wants. Tate just holding the ball. And no good there in the paint as she tries a layup. Roberts with the ball. 27-18, by the way, is your score. 6:12 left in the ball game. Singleton has it. She'll drive up court, and they'll back off. Stalling tactic installed. Kind of weird to say, but it works. Smith trying to drive in. Sends it over to Tate. She drives in and around, comes back around, sends it over to Tate. Tate waiting. Now she'll drive in. Got the quickness to do it. No good. Smith gets the rebound. Schmidt gets the rebound. And that is no good as Brown starts down the court with the ball. Over to Roberts. Roberts holding it. Now she'll drive in. She's over to the corner where Simmons is. She'll shoot a 2 from the baseline. No good.
Still can't get that lid off.
Having trouble doing so. Singleton will hold it. Tate standing. Stalling. Playing keep away right now. Not interested in scoring. Sent over to Schmidt. Schmidt in the corner.
What would you say, Jalen, from now on?
We might. Singleton getting ready to inbound as the ball goes out of bounds off the Warriors. And she does. It's sent it to Tate. Tate standing there. She drives in. Sends it over to Thoken. Thoken palms it. Now Smith has it. She'll try to drive in. And that'll be Wagner with the ball. Fast break. 2, no good. And it looks like they'll call a foul on that as she blocks the ball. Looked like a clean block to me, but they got some wrist.
Called a little late there.
Yep.
Stank with these 2 shots going up. I got one question to ask.
What?
What do you predict for the big game tomorrow night?
And she'll miss that free throw. I've got Denver. Okay. I know that everybody's picking Carolina. I just like Peyton. I want Peyton to win, so I'm going for them. I think it'll be a closer game than what most people think. I think coming into this week, by the way, as she makes that free throw there, makes it 27-19 here in Dunlap for the Battle of the Stump with 4:20 left to go in the game. Tate has the ball. We'll get back to the Super Bowl picks here in just a second. Sends it over to Singleton. Singleton holding the ball. Now over to Tate, holding the ball on the SC. She'll come and cut in. Don't think about going to the basket. To Singleton. Singleton will drive in. She'll send it out to the corner where Smith is. Smith, two guarded. Send it over to Smith. Smith now has it. She'll hold. Tries to drive in. They're playing keep away, really. Honestly. And they'll call a backcourt violation there. I don't think that was warranted, but I'm not going to speak my mouth. The officials have spoken. It looked to me like he got touched by a Bledsoe player, but I wasn't right on top of it, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here.
The referee farther from the ball caught it, and the guy on top of it did not, is what got me.
Still closer than we are. Bledsoe County gets the ball.
Even got Coach Davis off the bench.
He stood up. Wagner with it. Now back over to Brown. Brown to Moore. Moore comes in. Sends it to Roberts in the corner. Roberts will drive in. Two, no good. Tolkien has it. Now to Singleton. Tate has it on the SC. She'll hold. 3:17 left to go in this ball game. And Sequatchie County will call a timeout. Interesting tactic here. Late when you're stalling. I don't know why you call timeout when you're trying to stall here, but I guess it'll work for him. And back to that Super Bowl prediction, I've got Denver. I think everybody's picking, the Panthers because they are a good team. But you got to think, back when Denver was in the Super Bowl last time around with Peyton Manning, they had Seattle playing against them. It was a very, very interesting situation because everybody was picking Denver and Seattle won. I think this time everybody's picking the Panthers. I think Denver will win this game.
You got Denver with the number one defense and Carolina with the number one offense.
Defense wins championships.
That's it. It's going to be a great game for sure.
And I don't think Peyton Manning will be the reason they win, though. I think he'll be mediocre at best.
He's a great team motivator.
He's a great team motivator. He's a great quarterback, but he's past his prime right now. And I think if they can just get him a Super Bowl, he'll be done. He'll be ready to go, and that'll be his career made for him. But as far as that Super Bowl pick, I'm picking Denver because of the defense. I think the defense is something that the Panthers haven't seen this year. But I've got Denver as we start at play here again for this Battle for the Stump basketball edition. Birch has it. She's back in. Now over to Tate. Tate standing at the Indian head. And they'll make a call against Bledsoe County here.
Like a shove or something.
And Smith will shoot two, or maybe a 1-and-1. Are they in the bonus? I believe they are. Smith with the free throw going. And no good. That would be a 1-and-1. Simmons with the ball. Stepping over the Indian head. She'll try to drive in. Send it to the corner. Three, no good from Wagner. Won't go in. Thoken will rebound. Over to Tate. Now back to Singleton. Singleton will come across half court and she'll stop. 2:36 left to go. 27-19 your score here in Dunlap. For this Battle of the Stump basketball edition. Tate drives in. Sends it over to Birch. Back to Tate. Tate stopping. Tate gets the ball back. She'll drive in. Send it out to Thoken. Thoken send it back over to Smith. They're playing keep away. Smith shoots now. Good. 29-19. Bledsoe County now 15% from the field. 15%. Shoots the three, no good from Simmons. And tangle up on the court there around the free throw line. Looks like it will be Bledsoe County's ball. Wagner ready to inbound. Sends it over to Roberts. It's almost stolen by Smith. And it looks like it'll be a foul on Smith. Bledsoe County will retain possession. Although that was kind of a little bit questionable. We'll not go there. Davis with it. Wagner. Send it over to Simmons. Simmons thinks about it. Nope, she'll stand there. Give it to Wagner. Wagner in the corner, coming back around. Send it over to Davis. Davis. Send it to Wagner. Wagner. Davis with a three. No good. Virtual rebound. Or excuse me, that is Singleton.
Like a foul right there. They didn't call it.
And it was not called. And it will go Sequatchie County's way after it goes out of bounds. There's a lot of physical play there trying to get that ball. I'm surprised it was not a foul somewhere along the lines. Here comes Tate with the ball, and then she'll be fouled. 29-19 with 1:09 left in this ball game.
I reckon we are in the shooting 2 bonus by now.
Yep, 10 fouls. And the shot will go down, and we finally reach 30 points on the night. And I don't think we'll be hitting 40 anytime soon.
I'm still waiting for Bledsoe to get up to the 20% field goal percent.
And 20 points for that fact.
They got a minute to do
Tate
it.
shoots. Good. 31-19, 1:09 left. I was kind of hoping it'd stay under 30 because it'd be an interesting storyline. Roberts sends it over to Simmons, back to Roberts. Roberts tries to drive in. 2, no good. Birch has it.
Now they can just stall and hold it.
53 seconds left. I think they're going to place a keep away to keep from being fouled, and they are. Smith will go to the line. Smith with the free throw up, and it's good. Smith waiting. Sends it up. Good. 33-19. And they'll roll the ball. Wagner will pick it up. Over to Simmons. Simmons will shoot, drive in, shoot, no good. Sequatchie County will inbound. Bledsoe County with full court press coming. 43 seconds left. Tate coming up the court, trying to speed past everybody. And Bledsoe County won't foul her yet. And they may not. And they finally do with 31 seconds left on the clock.
I think it's a little late to start fouling now. A little too far gone.
And free throw no good for Gracie Tate. She shoots. No good on that second free throw. 33-19. Under 20 seconds. Wagner has the ball. Trying to drive in. Sends it over to Davis. Davis shoots a long 2. It's good.
They hit 20.
Hit 21 points, but they are far below 15% shooting. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This ball game is over. 33-21 is your final score as offensive sputter here in the basketball battle for the stump. John, your take on the game.
Great defense. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Some great defense. Mm-hmm. Neither team could get that lid off that basket tonight. Both teams shared the ball really well. Mm-hmm. And it was a great game. Mm-hmm. It just, Sequatchie County just came out a little bit hotter than Bledsoe did.
Now, my question to you is, was it more defensive or was it more of the offensive sputtering tonight? Because it kind of looked like they just weren't making shots.
They took some great shots, just couldn't get, like I say all the time, just couldn't get that lid off that basket. And football defense wins championships, but basketball offense wins championships.
That is true. That is true. And this is TSSN Radio for tonight. Your final score here, 33-21. Yes, that is a final here from Sequatchie County against Bledsoe County tonight. In the basketball battle for the stump, we'll be right back. We're going to start a different broadcast here in just a second for the boys' game. But we'll be right back after this break. This is TSSN Radio. Chandler Morrison, John Boston.